and it's hard. It's hard.
Sure. What sort of advice would you give to a young player going through the same situation, or as a business person who hasn't closed the deal and they've worked so hard for? What sort of advice would you give them to overcome those
See,
setbacks?
I would seek clarity. I mean, they've got a situation now whereby you can go to an analyst and say, "Can I have 6 clips of what I've done in the last game, or not done, or whatever the case may be?" The analysis is there, plain to see. Um, and if you are proactive and you say, "What can I do that's better? How did my pitch presentation in the boardroom? How could that gone a bit better? Did I was I not very lucid on that slide that was actually quite crucial? And did I look the chap I want to learn from in the eye and say, how do I take this forward? In a quite a soft way or whatever. And in a business sense, if he looks away from me, takes a sip of coffee, he doesn't want to do business with. Same in a one-to-one on a director of rugby or a coach or whatever. He should be ready and willing to help me become a better player. Now, if I repeatedly cock up, that's a different dynamic. But, it is. I feel for these young guys today. I really do. And I've got a number of mates whose sons have gone into the professional game. It is an incredibly fickle business, I'm afraid to say, because you are an ACL or a selectorial whim away from oblivion. And when I was 18, 19, 20, I was never going to get dropped and I was never going to have a major injury. Just the way I think a young man's mind works. Yet the same bloke that signed me on the dotted line into the academy is going out the door to sign the 16-year-old to replace me in a couple of years' time, probably, because it's all pathways and da 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 da. So,
Hmm.
you've got to believe in yourself. There's always tomorrow and all the rest of it. But I really hope that they are being educated now for the need that they're going to need a second career. Our rugby guys are 2 naught shy of the football lads on a weekly basis in terms of their salary. The one thing they do know is they'll need a second career. And there's ways to go about that they can be really proactive on. Really proactive. And I hope they're encouraged to be, because I'm afraid they are going to get dropped. They are going to have an injury. I pray it's when they're 34 and they played 300 games for Sale or Leicester or whatever the case may be. But we know that the numbers aren't like that.